back with another VGC video. Super hyped to bring this one to you. Got inspired by That's His Ludicolo team. We didn't have the Shadow Rider Calyrex to go with it, so we threw an Ice Rider on there, and hopefully it's going to be okay, it's going to work out. But basically, we have the Indeedee, we have the Whimsicott Ice Rider, we have Entei to help us out with some Zacian matchups, but we're going to try a little something different. Teeter Dance, Ludicolo. I don't actually know if this is going to work. And in every game I've played really today, I haven't really clicked it. The music though, I'm just not too sure if this is a legit strategy. Really just want to cover it with Ice Beam. The moveset he was using was like Leaf Storm, you know, Hydro Pump, all that good stuff. So I'm going to just try something like that. So let me know what you think of the team. Indeedee is pretty standard. The Protect, Helping Hand, all that. Expanding Force with the Culber Berry to help negate some of the Dark type attacks. Usually when we're going up against a Veltal, we'll be dealing with a Snarl. But I have seen Dark Pulse and Indeedee being able to take a Dark Pulse. So that's pretty cool. Off rip, we got the Shadow Rider with the Gastrodon from the West Sea. We have an Incineroar, the Prankster or Defiant Thundurus with the Rillaboom. The fact that I see the Zacian makes me want to do Trick Room. So we'll probably do like a Whimsicott. They have the Fake Out though, that's not very fun. We could go Whimsicott, Kyogre, Ludicolo, and then Calyrex in the back. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think they're going to lead Rillaboom just because we have the Entei. Why do I want to bring Calyrex? We have the Kyogre Choice Specs with the Ice Beam. Pretty ridiculous there. And we have the Thunder. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. No way they'll lead the Gastrodon. That's not a very good play. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Entei. We have Stone Edge. I think that's good. I kind of want to bring Calyrex though, to see how the Berry Berry works out. I think we can eat a Zacian. Behemoth Blade. What's up, Nico River? See you online. Kiki, what's going on? This music's a little bit more chill. Just trying out something different. Alright, Zacian Thundurus. Cool. The reason why I don't want to go for Thunder is because they could switch in Gastrodon. I think they're going to keep in the Zacian. We do have a Focus Sash on Whimsicott. I'm going to try to get Trick Room up, honestly, because we have the Calyrex in the back. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine here. Set the Trick Room up. Ice Beam seems like a good play here. But I kind of want to get rid of the Zacian. Let's Ice Beam Thundurus and see if this Choice Specs actually KOs. Withdrew the Zacian. In comes the Gastrodon, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. It's about to get real cold in here. No way, you did not just Dynamax that. You did not just Dynamax that, okay. What if they actually KO us with a Max Lightning? That would be pretty savage. If they did, we get the Trick Room off. We can come in with the Calyrex and Sweep. They do have the Zacian in the back, which doesn't look good for us. There's the Max Lightning. Is that a KO? It is a KO. Okay. This lullaby is putting me to sleep. What even is this? Okay, Kyogre goes back. We're pretty much doomed here, unless I like only have the option to send out Calyrex here. Everything else is going to be pretty ridiculous. We could go Ludicolo. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we could Ludicolo and Leaf Storm. But we want to move first. We just set Trick Room up. What is that? Oh, it's the end of the game. That's hilarious. Alright, Calyrex Unnerve. Here we go. Let's go Helping Hand on the Calyrex. I want to Glacial Lance. But also, I don't think Ludicolo... Do I Dynamax this? Do I not? Let's just go Helping Hand, Glacial Lance, and see how far this takes us. I don't think we're going to KO the Gastrodon, but I don't think the Gastrodon can do that much. Helping Hand, Whimsicott after the Trick Room up. Gastrodon moves first. Much respect there. My Calyrex is not that slow, honestly. There's the Glacial Lance. We do pick up the KO on the Thundurus. Not enough for the Gastrodon, unfortunately. I don't think they're going to send in Zacian quite yet. See, they already took out my Kyogre, which just kind of bites, honestly. This music is too eerie. Eerie Impulse would be pretty cool now. There's the Shadow Calyrex. It's probably sashed. So we can double up into it, is what I'm assuming. What do they have, like Trick or something? Moonblast on Calyrex. We got the Chilling Knee boost. Glacial Lance should KO. I'm going to get some PP ups on that. Make that go to 8. Gastrodon with the Protect. That's fine. That is fine. Glacial Lance. And this should hit the Focus Sash on the opposing Calyrex Shadow. Right. And I don't think my Whimsicott has like any speed investments, so we should be moving first with the Moonblast. Okay, cool. Oh, they're trying to leftovers Gastrodon. There's no way this is it's the classic Pokemon Center unused. Okay, here's the Zacian. Here's what I was sweating here. They could protect, but we have 2 turns of Trick Room up, so we're guaranteed to hit 1. Looks like we're going to be Dynamaxing Ludicolo, honestly. And we still have Fake Out as well. But Helping Hand it is. We're going to Helping Hand all the way. Freaking Dynamax all the way, honestly. What's the point, right? What's the point? We have Ludicolo in the back for the Gastrodon. Not sweating. Alright. We got the Chilling Knee boost with the Helping Hand and the Max Quake. We should be able to KO like through Protect or something. At least to get half. At least. We can always Fake Out with Ludicolo as well. Got the Ludicolo in the back. Partying. Gastrodon with the Earth Power. Not a bad move there. Not a bad move. Max Quake, they don't protect the Zacian. I guess they might not have it. Substitute, something of the sort. Trick Room definitely won us this game. That's pretty sick. We also have the Max Quake defense boost as well, so the Gastrodon doing a bit less each turn, which is nice. Whimsicott does not have the Energy Ball, but I think we'll be okay now. And it's pretty much over from there. We'll just double up. Yeah, Max Quake it is. excellent game from my opponent. It's always a little troubling because we have the Entei, which I guess baits them into bringing like water types, Gastron, etc. But you know we got the Ludicolo with the grass coming through. Let's go ahead and get into another episode of VGC Rank Battles Great Ball Tier Madness. Okay, so let's try to click Teeter Dance. Owner. Let's see. Grimmsnarl. They have the Intimidate. There's a Zacian, Shadow Rider as well. Okay, but we don't have the Calyrex on there. That's pretty cool. That's some spice right there. They have the Lecky, which makes me want to go like... Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We could go Kyogre or Ludicolo. That doesn't seem bad, honestly. Why not? Actually, let's go Ludicolo Whimsicott. Right? I don't want to get intimidated. Then we have the Calyrex. And the Kyogre to come sweep up. Yeah. Just that Regieleki is always kind of making me sweat because you never know if they're I always like to run like crazy max modest Regieleki, sometimes even choice specs if I'm feeling crazy, but Lecky and Lando. Alright. Yeah. I feel like if I can get the Trick Room off, Lando's going down. That's a pretty cool shiny Lando, actually. But... let's stop the Lecky. We could just Hydro Pump. Who cares, right? Yeah, let's stop the Lecky and just Trick Room there. What is this? The Trick Mansion. That's what it is. Shoutouts Tricky Gem. Rock Slide. Alright. Not a bad play there. My Ludicolo losing HP like wild. Whimsicott with the Trick Room. We are up here. Alright. I could switch out. Dun, dun, dun. Let's just do like some weird like Teeter Dance stuff. Yeah, let's just let's just Teeter Dance and see what happens. I guess I'm just like kind of wasting so I can get a free switch into Calyrex. On Lando isn't gonna be able to take that. I'll moon Teeter Dance from the Ludicolo. Let's go. It's the lowest speed on the field. That's ridiculous. Everyone's confused out here. I'm even confused. What's even going on? I don't even know. Whimsicott's a first up. Yep. And we're hit. We're hurt. Lando's breaking through with the Rock Slide. That hurts. Okay, Ludicolo's out. The Teeter Dance has been done. We have a Life Orb Landorus. Okay. And Regieleki gets the Thunderbolt off. That's so lame. I Teeter Dance and hurt myself. I think lesson learned for sure. We could have Ice Beamed that. We could have had Ice Beam on Ludicolo and ran that like the whole time. That's ridiculous. Trick Room is up. We've wasted a turn. I think Glacial Lance and just Water Spout. I'm not too sure how fast Lando is, but my Kyogre has summon speed investments, but not enough to where I would feel like that they would outspeed. And here we go. Water Spout it is. They can switch. I feel like it's over. I feel like it's just over. Okay. Lando can protect. You can switch. There we go. Lando comes out. There's the Zacian. But can it eat a Glacial Lance and a Water Spout? Choice Specs Kyogre here. Withdrew the Regieleki. Double switch. Moltres. I'm sorry, it's over here. Glacial Lance. They could have quick guarded and that would completely destroyed me. Or wide guard, excuse me. Okay, Moltres is down. Zacian. Even if Zacian stays out and doesn't get KO'd, we still go first because of Trick Room. So I'm not too sure what this is all about, but Choice Specs Water Spout, here it is. KO the Zacian. Bring out the Lando and Regieleki. I cannot believe they double switched. I'm so sorry to my opponent. I thought this was clear. Lando's not gonna live that. I don't know why we switched out. This is just too much. Wide guard is definitely what we needed here, or what my opponent needed. Lando with the shine, that's so cool. It's like orange, looks like it has like the curse marks too on its shoulders. That's awesome. That's freaking solid. Okay. Glacial Lance with the Water Spout. I am so sorry. And they have the shiny Lucky too, I just noticed. Dynamax Regieleki? Dynamax the Lanzo, but I have 4 times super effective ice move, and I got 2 chilling Nay boosts, maybe just 1. I'm not too sure. Max guard. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. And Regieleki's down. And we should still have 1, if not 2 turns of Trick Room left. There's the Glacial Lance. Yeah, how many turns of Trick Room? 1 turn left. Yeah, unfortunately it was not enough, but there's the Water Spout. Going for the max guard again. I respect it. I respect it. Hey, they did take out my Whimsicott Ludicolo lead. That was pretty cool. With the Rock Slide. Great games there by owner. With the Pelibird playing. We'll do one more. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just kind of nervous about Entei being the 6th. I was thinking Umbreon. But honestly, Amoonguss, just pressure from Zacian. And also, like, thinking about how am I going to beat, like, another Kyogre or something. But we have Ludicolo. Kind of rely on that pretty heavy. Alright. And other Sun teams. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Is that Curum? We've got the Grimmsnarl, coaching Zamazenta. Tapu Lele. Shout out Tapu Lele GX. We could Teeter Dance again, right? Just for the heck of it. I think we're going to come out and try to fake out with the Ludicolo. Actually, yeah, we're going to fake out Ludicolo and do the Whimsicott. They don't have any spread moves. I feel like that's a pretty solid play there. We'll bring the Calyrex to take care of that. And Lele could reverse Trick Room. That's true. Indeedee, I don't know. Let's bring Entei. That sounds like a pretty solid pick, actually. I'm not too sure if I brought the right four here. Aang, awesome name. The route on the way to Four Tree City. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, Grimmsnarl, Zamazenta. They're not going to do coaching. They're not going to coach on their Grimmsnarl, right? That would be insane. I can fake out their Grimmsnarl, right? People do that, right, Kashi? That's a thing. Isn't that a thing? We'll fake out the Grimmsnarl. I want a Moonblast, but we'll Trick Room. Trick Room sounds like the play here. Fake out the Grimmsnarl. We actually get that off. Reveal that we're Life Orb, not the coolest thing. Behemoth Bash into our Whimsicott. For sure, right? Yeah, and we're sashed as well. Okay. Cool. It is time to go outside. I hear you, Kashi. It is that time. Time to go walk around the neighborhood, skate it up. Trick Room, there we go. Freaking Teeter Dance? Yeah, we're just gonna Teeter Dance too. And Moonblast on the Grimmsnarl. Zamazenta seems like it's a pretty bulky type of mon here. We'll go ahead and do that on the Grimmsnarl because we do have the Entei. I got you, Kosh. There's the Teeter Dance right there. Dancing Ludicolo. Taking this with me. That's solid. That's solid. Okay, so Whimsicott hurt itself in confusion. Zamazenta came through with the crunch on Ludicolo. I guess they thought we were going to switch into Calyrex. Ludicolo's still alive. And I think... I'm not too sure what happened to Grimmsnarl. Not too sure, honestly. Leaf Storm? Seems like a pretty cool play. Onto the Grimmsnarl. That seems fine. Glacial Lance seems like the play. But we might just max Quake it. Might just max Quake the Zamazenta, see if we can pick up a KO. Get the max, or the Chilling Neigh boost as well as Chilling Nay boost as well as the special defense boost. If this doesn't KO the Zamazenta, I feel like all the plans are just like down the drain, honestly. We really need to pick up a KO on this. Zamazenta snapped out of confusion. Wide guard. Genius. Genius. Zamazenta is actually faster than us in Trick Room. Did we get the Trick Room off? What is even going on here? Am I actually faster than this Zamazenta here? Wow. Okay. That's cool. Leaf Storm on the Grim Snarl. This isn't going too well. Hydro Pump. Yeah, we'll go Leaf Storm on the... we're going to try to hit our Hydro Pumps on the Zamazenta. I thought that we would be able to double up into that. Max Knuckle into Zamazenta. That would be nice, but the Max Quake would probably be better. Let's see how that plays out. Super effective. We get the special defense boost. Do not take the KO. Hydro Pump and Zamazenta avoided the attack. The Behemoth Bash coming through, but we have the Babiri Berry to help us out. How much damage is this actually going to do? That Babiri Berry was so worth it. So worth it. This is when we switch out the Ludicolo, get rid of the -4 that we have because of Leaf Storm, get the Max Knuckle boost onto Zamazenta, and leave the Grim Snarl. So we'll at least be +2 attack on the Calyrex and +2 special defense on the Calyrex, and I think that'll be fine. So we have Ludicolo in the back with the fake out pressure. Teeter Dance is so ridiculous. I don't even know why I'm using that. Withdrew the Zamazenta. Ooh, the Charizard. Nice switch. Nice switch. My opponent's playing excellent here. Max Knuckle on the Charizard here. So if Zamazenta has Wide Guard, I'm going to assume that no one else does either. Entei's attack goes up as well. The Grimmsnarl snaps out of confusion. Hits the Spirit Break, but we're cool. Entei's got defenses. Alright. That's not good. Trick Room is up. They've pretty much done what they needed to do. What do I, Stone Edge Charizard and just hope this hits? Yeah, that's just not a good idea. We'll Stone Edge Charizard, hope it hits, and Protect. I'm not going out like that. And this is why I have Protect over Trick Room. I just wouldn't be able to set up another Trick Room here. Yeah. Charizard, you can max all day and just destroy me. Not a very good position for me. If I didn't have this Protect, I'm not even sure I can live a Protect or live a max Wildfire. But if we hit the Stone Edge, that is ×4 super effective. So Max Wildfire. There it is. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. We do have a bit of special defense and defense investments. And HP as well. There's the Stone Edge. There's the Stone Edge right there on the Charizard. Let's go. Let's go. No Charty Berry on that Charizard. We're going in. We are going in. Okay. That's cool. We do have the Wildfire Flames eating us up. Our Whimsicott's gone, so we can't... Entei is out with the Sacred Fire threatening the Zamazenta, though. Do not sleep on that. There's the Kyurem. Turbo Blaze. Which is a pretty good ability, honestly. Are we going to be able to hit that twice? Don't think so. Let's try the Sacred Fire on Kyurem. We're already plus a lot on the Calyrex. Let's just Glacial Lance it up. Let's just Glacial Lance to the top. The Thunder Wave on the Entei. Excellent play by my opponent, not revealing the Fusion Flare. Cool. On the Calyrex, yeah, that's KO. It's actually not? Okay. There's the Sacred Fire. We don't get the burn. Glacial Lance at +1. Those max Quake boosts really helped us out there. Oh my gosh, Grimmsnarl's gone, but the Kyurem hangs on. The Kyurem hangs on. Calyrex is gone. Okay, so we have the fake out pressure from Ludicolo. We also have extreme speed with this music is ridiculous. We have extreme speed with Entei and the fake out pressure from Ludicolo. Okay, too much. Go Ludicolo! I think I want to like fake out the Zamazenta. I don't know. That's so tough. Well, extreme speed the Kyurem and fake out the Zamazenta. That sounds fine. If the health bars were different, I'm not too sure I would switch it up either way. Here we go. Because I want the Zamazenta to not... Wow. That actually doesn't KO. That's ridiculous. Okay. We made it through the para, though. We made it through the Thunder Wave. Zamazenta flinched and could not move. Ludicolo's burnt up. Entei is still okay. We're fire type. Here's the extreme speed on Zamazenta. And here is the Leaf Storm. I feel like we're more likely to hit that 90% accuracy. The battle was canceled. The battle was canceled with Ludicolo coming through. Too hot. The Entei actually pulled through. It's just so useful to have extreme speed. Quick attack is cool as well, but I feel like extreme speed is really nice, especially when you get a +1 next to the Calyrex because of the max Knuckle. Even though they switched into the Charizard, that was an excellent play by my opponent. Yeah, we'll check out the battle team as well. Light Clay on the Grimmsnarl. Power Herb. That's really cool. Freeze Dry. Alright, Eevee's all over the place. Didn't mean to press the B button there. That was an amazing battle. I hope you all enjoy that. I'll see y'all till next time. I'm going to probably bring this team with me to NAIC. Change up a few things, but until then,